Hi, I'm Michael Kanellos. We're at OCP in San Jose, and I'm standing here. You might say, oh, so what? It's a server rack. I've seen a million of those. Actually, it's not. What these two racks represent is the beginning of the copper renaissance. Now, copper has been, one of humanity's favorite metals since like the Bronze Age, right? It's malleable, it conducts electricity, it's simple, it's plentiful. A lot of people know how to make it and use it. It's been great. But in the AI era, copper begins to peter out. Why? You need more bandwidth. And the more bandwidth you have, distance shrinks. Now, it wasn't a problem when there was like, megabit links or even single-digit gigabit links. But now we're talking 800 gigabits per second and soon 1.6T. At that point, copper lengths can't be measured in like meters. They're now measured in feet and at some point in the future, even inches. So what do? Clever design tricks and new technology. Now, in this first case here is the clever design trick. This is a co-packaged copper system with a 2.5 meter DAC. Co-packaged copper is basically a copper wire, but it's slightly different. The cable doesn't go through the PCB board. A cable flies over the top, less interference, you can do more data, and it works. This one we have here, it's connecting two switches at 800, 800 gig, just to make sure of that. 2.5 meters across, and it's liquid cooled. Here's an easier view of the CPC cable. It's, these blue cables, connectors on the side, developed by our partner Samtec, straight into the processor. And the reason it uses liquid cooling, which is this plate here, and the liquid goes to these tubes, is you can make this thinner. This is actually a 1U box, very thin. You can slide it into a rack. Without that, you would need something that would actually be twice as big, which means half as much compute in the rack, which means half as much compute in the data center. Now, in this case, we have two examples of copper. One, we have a copper cable with PCIe retimers in it. Basically, unlike the CPC cable, which actually uses Ethernet, the PCIe cables, using the PCIe interface. It's low latency. You connect servers with it, connect GPUs with it, connect XPUs with it. It goes 2.5 meters. That's much longer than your traditional PCIe sort of length. That's usually measured in inches, but now with this cable, you can do it in meters. The secret ingredient to a PCIe retimer cable is this, a PCIe Gen 6 retimer. It basically gets a signal, takes out the noise, amplifies it, and makes sure it can actually be sent 1 to 3, perhaps even longer meters. Additionally, there's this thing on the side here. It almost looks like a giant squid that's been captured. It's a 9 meter or 28 foot AEC cable. You can use this to connect chips and processors 28 feet across. That's 7 racks, which means you can make a system that's over 500 processors in it. A scale-up system, 500 processors, much bigger than the systems we have today. Going to 9 meters is a record, and it's the first one that's ever shown. Now, what you'll see more and more is copper is not going to go away. It's going to have troubles. You'll need more technology, but for short and medium-term links, it really will remain the technology of choice, especially with things like AECs and PCIe and co-packaged copper developing.